Most men go through life completely in the dark when it comes to recognizing attraction. They assume that if a woman likes them, she'll just come out and say it. I like you. But that's not how it works. Women are subtle. Their interest is wrapped in mystery. Quiet hints, fleeting glances, unspoken energy, and most guys miss it entirely. Sound familiar? You've probably been there, having a conversation with a woman, sensing something beneath the surface. She's acting a little different around you. There's a vibe, a spark, but you can't quite tell if it's real or if you're imagining it. Is she just being polite? Or is she secretly drawn to you in a way she won't admit out loud? Here's the truth. Psychologists say that up to 90% of attraction is non-verbal. That means if you're waiting for a woman to come out and say she wants you, you're going to be waiting a long time. Women don't express desire the way men do. They signal it. Subtly, quietly, in ways most men never learn to notice. But once you know what to look for, it becomes obvious. Because even when a woman tries to hide how she feels, her body, her behaviour, and her emotions will always give her away. So, pay close attention. If she's doing these three things, she's not just interested. She's fighting the urge to let you know just how much she wants you. Sign number 1. Her eyes give her away. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. But when it comes to attraction, they're windows to her deepest desires. A woman might act cool. She might play indifferent. She might even deny her feelings completely. But her eyes will always tell the truth before her words ever will. When a woman's secretly attracted to you, she can't stop looking. Not just a glance, a lingering, almost involuntary gaze. It's the look she gives when she thinks you're not paying attention, the way she watches you, not just as a person, but as a man. Women are masters of the subtle glance. They'll steal looks that are just long enough to satisfy curiosity, but short enough to avoid suspicion. Still, even the most composed woman can't hide her body's instinctive response to attraction. Her pupils dilate when she sees you. Her gaze softens when you speak. She'll look at you, then look away, then look back, caught in a pull she can't resist. And the biggest giveaway? The double take. If she looks at you, looks away, and then looks back again shortly after, she's trying, and failing, to keep her feelings under wraps. Attraction. It's in the glance. That second glance, it's no accident. Her curiosity might be overriding her self-control. It's the classic accidental eye contact game. Eye contact is powerful. It creates tension, deepens connection, and, most importantly, reveals hidden emotions. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she plays this silent game of connection. She locks eyes with you across the room, then looks away in a flash. She avoids your gaze entirely until you glance elsewhere. Then she's looking, and when you're talking, her eyes flick between your lips and your eyes, like she's imagining something more. She doesn't even realize she's doing it. It's instinct, a subconscious cue that her mind is processing you as more than just a friend. But the biggest tell? She holds eye contact just a moment too long, not long enough to be obvious, but just long enough to make your chest tighten. That's her saying something without saying anything at all. Here's a secret. Most people don't realize that excitement or arousal has a physical giveaway: blinking. Psychology and body language studies show that when someone's heart rate spikes or they're feeling nervous energy, their blink rate increases noticeably. So next time you're talking to her, pay attention. Is she blinking more than usual? Does she seem a little restless, like she's struggling to keep her gaze steady? That's her brain working overtime to hide what she's really feeling. She's not just looking at you. She's feeling you. Now, they're undressing you with her eyes. Phenomenon. This is where things get interesting. If she's secretly attracted to you, she might let her guard slip, just for a second. And in that fleeting moment, you'll catch that look. A fast, instinctual scan from head to toe, like she's taking mental notes, sizing you up in a way that's anything but casual. You might wonder, wait, did she just check me out? Yes, she did. And if you catch her mid-glance, watch her reaction. If she blushes, looks away quickly, or suddenly pretends to be distracted, congratulations, you just witnessed desire in real time. Another sign? Her body betrays her. She might try to play it cool. She could tease, act indifferent, or pretend you don't matter. But her body? That's another story. The body doesn't lie. Attraction isn't just an emotion. It's a biological response. And when a woman is truly drawn to you, her body speaks louder than her words. These signs, they're instinctual. These signs, they're impossible to fake. Once you learn to spot them, you'll know how she really feels, no matter what she says. Let's start with the lean-in effect. Picture this. You're talking to a woman, maybe at a cafe, a party, or even at work. The conversation might be light, nothing too serious. But then you notice something subtle. She leans in. Not dramatically, not in your face, but just enough to shrink the space between you. Women do this instinctively when they're attracted to someone. It's like their body is trying to pull you into their world without saying a word. The closer she is, the more she can feel your energy, your scent, your presence. And that closeness, it excites her. Now here's the test. Lean back, just a little. Does she follow? Does she close the distance again without thinking? If she does, that's her body saying, I don't want to be too far from you. That is desire. Next up, mirroring. This one's underrated but powerful. When a woman's into you, she'll start mirroring you without even realizing it. You take a sip of your drink and seconds later, she does too. You shift in your seat and she adjusts in kind. You lean on your elbow and suddenly, so does she. It's not a game she's playing, it's biology. Psychology studies show we naturally sync with people we feel connected to. So when she mirrors you, it means she's locked in, mentally and emotionally. Now, the touch test. When a woman finds little excuses to touch you, that's a major giveaway. A light brush on your arm when she laughs, fixing an imaginary thread on your shirt, a playful shove when you tease her, resting her hand on yours just a moment longer than needed. These accidental touches, they're anything but accidental. Women don't touch men they're not comfortable with, and they definitely don't initiate contact unless there's some level of attraction. Want to test it? You initiate lightly. Maybe you touch her hand while handing her something, or place your hand on the small of her back as you walk through a crowd. If she doesn't pull away, or better yet, leans into your touch, you've got your answer. And finally, her legs and feet? They tell the truth. You might not think much of it, but they're some of the most honest indicators of how she really feels about you. On the flip side, if her feet are pointed away from you, it could be a subtle sign that she's mentally or emotionally checking out. Sign number 3. Her words slip. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she rarely says it outright, at least not at first. Instead, her feelings sneak out through the little things she says and how she says them. She might think she's playing it cool, keeping her emotions in check. But words have a funny way of revealing what's really going on beneath the surface. Once you know what to listen for, you'll start picking up on the small cracks in her carefully composed act. Because no matter how much she tries to hide it, attraction has a way of slipping through. She says your name more than she needs to. Most guys miss this. But when a woman likes you, she'll say your name more often than she does with other people. Why? Because your name lights something up in her. It feels personal, intimate, even exciting. Each time she says it, she gets a little subconscious dopamine hit. Pay attention to how she talks to others compared to how she talks to you. If she's using your name frequently, especially in playful or unnecessary ways, that's a subtle but real sign she enjoys the way it feels coming out of her mouth. That's attraction. She teases you like a high school crush. Teasing isn't just for kids. When a woman is secretly into you, she may go back to that playful, flirty teasing. Not because she's immature, but because it's a safe way to create chemistry without outright saying how she feels. She might playfully challenge you, poke fun at something small, or give you a cute nickname. It's not meant to offend. It's meant to spark. It's her way of testing your vibe, seeing if you can keep up and give her that playful energy in return. Most of all, she's doing it because she wants your attention. She slips you compliments without meaning to. If a woman is attracted to you, she won't always blurt out, "I think you're sexy." That feels way too vulnerable. Instead, little compliments sneak into the conversation. "I don't know why, but you always smell really good." "Wow, you're actually really funny." "You have a great smile." She might not even realize she's saying it. But those little slips, that's her attraction talking, even if she doesn't admit it out loud. Has anyone ever told you, "I just feel so comfortable around you"? It's kind of weird. The key here is how casual that compliment sounds. She's not trying to make it a big deal, but she can't help herself. It's her way of letting you know she notices you without making it obvious. And then she mentions other women, not randomly, not innocently. She's watching how you react. This is a classic psychological move. When a woman's secretly into you but unsure how you feel, she might bring up other girls to gauge your response. She might ask, "So, are you seeing anyone?" Or joke, "You're such a player, I bet all the girls love you." She's not just making small talk. She's fishing. She wants to see if you'll deny it, if you'll get defensive, or if your reaction reveals something about how you feel about her. If she does this, it means she's been thinking about you in that way. Another big sign. She starts bringing up what-if scenarios like, "If we were stuck on an island, I wonder if we'd get along." "Imagine if we had met back in high school. I feel like we'd have been trouble." "I wonder what you're like in a relationship." These sound playful, harmless, but they're not. She's testing the waters, imagining the two of you together without admitting she's already thought about it. Because no matter how hard she tries to hide it, her words will always reveal what she's feeling. Attraction isn't just something you see, it's something you hear. And when a woman's secretly into you, sooner or later, her words will give her away. This is Stoic Guide. If you got value from this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on the hidden truths of attraction psychology and the Stoic mindset. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and never ignore the signs.